Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So, this year we thought we'd start off with a vision board taping. So, anyone who's thinking of writing a vision and executing on it, today's taping is going to show you how we, the walks of life, will be kind of exploring vision as a group, as individuals. Two of our ladies are missing tonight, but we hope that Bentley, you're getting well.
Get better.
And we live in Wisconsin, and our other member, she's out. She's out getting her money. So
yes, the boss.
The boss is being the boss.
Yes.
So I'm Dewana, the corporate type.
I'm Mocha. I'm Seda, but I'm about that life. Happy New Year.
And we are
the Walks of Life. Thanks for joining us.
So when building a vision, there's a couple things that come to mind. How do I listen to myself? How do I trust my intuition? How do I make decisions? How do I know what decisions I want to make?
That's good stuff. Yeah.
So today's tapings will address some of those, but really the formula is thinking about your highs and lows from the past year.
It's good, yeah.
Try to connect any theme amongst those highs and lows.
Okay.
Create space and quiet to tune in and listen to your inner knowledge.
That's good right there.
Create goals out of the things you've reflected on from the past year for the next year.
Yes.
Create those goals under 5 different areas.
Okay.
Heart, mind, body, spirit. And
I like that.
Home surroundings. And create an action plan.
That's key.
That's key.
That's key.
So Mocha's already kind of started her vision board.
Y'all know I showed out. Don't play.
We're going to postpone doing the group one because the other 2 members aren't here, and I think it's important to have them to create the vision for the group.
That's it.
So today's taping will just be me and Mocha focusing in on our personal vision for ourselves.
Yeah. And then we'll do our corporate.
Our
corporate together. Yeah. Together. Yeah.
So Mocha, walk us kind of through how you envision what you're going to put on your board.
So when corporate announced that we'll be doing a live taping for our vision board gathering, I really got excited in this season because she had hosted one a couple of years back. And everything that I had spoke and written and posted, it came to pass. So I know that there is power in our words, in our affirmations, and with all of this. So I was so excited, all in my spirit last night. I went out, she said, we in Wisconsin, so we have storms here. So I was out in the storm, y'all, gathering my board. I didn't get white this time. Black power, yes, because I was already ready. And so I just went in, in my storage. I grabbed some inspirational little sayings, and I began from there. I was just being grateful and thankful to God to be in this new season, 2020. What better way to even, to start this year off? The 2020 vision.
2020 vision.
The 2020 vision.
I lost 2020 vision when I was about 15.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wear contacts or glasses. So
okay.
For it to be 2020 with 2020 vision,
yes,
that's perfect.
Okay. Ooh. Hey, yes. So that's how I came about with mine. I'm already excited to go. So I was eager for this to even happen, and I know it's going to be even great when we all come together, the 4 of us. It's just going to be phenomenal. So
oh yeah. So how I'm going to, I went with hot pink instead of white.
She likes to pop.
I want a little more excitement.
Okay.
This season. So I'm requiring a little more than what I have.
Ooh.
So this hot pink is going to remind me
Okay.
to require a little more of myself and
love
to
it.
listen to myself a little more.
I love it. Yeah. Well, mine was the power. Yes.
Black power.
Black power. Yes. Yes.
Black beauty.
Cousin, give it to me, girl. I can't. I can't. I almost yelled out back in that kitchen. I can't. Yes, that's my cousin.
So how do we listen to ourselves?
Taking time out from our busy schedule, demanding that time, that sacred time by ourselves, whether it's in the bathroom, a part of your house, the car, just taking, sometimes you have to really demand that time, just that press my way in time and bring it, that breather,
Mm-hmm.
that inhale, that
Mm-hmm.
exhale,
Mm-hmm.
and just that moment.
So I think some ways I want to start listening to myself is when my body starts tensing up.
Okay.
There's something in there that needs to come out.
Oh.
So I need to listen.
Okay.
If I need a little more rest,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have 100 things on my list to do.
Okay.
I'm going to get that rest.
I like that. Demanding it, right?
I'm demanding it.
Demanding it, yeah.
Right. as
taking back my life, my time.
Yep.
All of that. Taking
Yep.
it back now.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So listening to yourself. If you're feeling sad, it's okay to feel sad.
It is, right?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it is. I heard a pastor say that. I think it was Jamal. It was one of them that said, it's okay to be sad. We ain't always gonna be happy all the time.
No.
That's normal.
Mhm.
That's normal. That's being human. I'm feeling this way
Yeah.
at that moment because I'm saved don't mean I'm always just eat.
That's right.
I would love to be, but yeah, I like that.
So how do we trust our intuition?
That's a good one right there. There's oftentimes that I went against what I know what was right.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I know when you hear, you feel, whatever that moment that second voice almost
Right.
speaking to you,
Right.
and something is head on. My thing is don't go against it.
Don't question it.
Don't question it because I have done it so many times, and I really believe that is a gift that God gave to women. Intuition. That's our own gift that He gave to women.
Not for bad though. Not
Not-
intuition where I think my man cheated.
No, thank you. That's
And I'm gonna go out and be crazy.
thank you. Thank you.
Cause I've had that intuition before.
Okay. So no, not that one now. With my butcher knife, looking for you to slash your tires. She ain't talking about that one. Oh, me and her tonight. Girl. Right. Ladies, y'all already know. They probably said, So not that one now.
Don't do that intuition.
Right, because sometimes that be the flesh sometimes.
That be
I done sat here, had some thoughts off the wall jumping in my mind.
I done called 100 times.
You ain't answer?
Answer. Let me ride by.
Y'all know about that life. But them days I dead and gone. But yeah.
But I think trusting your intuition when something in the back of your mind is saying something ain't right.
Yeah.
And that could be with a friend, that could be with making money moves, work related.
Yes.
Just trust your intuition.
That's it.
When something in the inside is saying something ain't right, don't ignore it.
Right. This don't feel good. More than likely it ain't good.
Or trust your intuition if you're walking alone or you're walking out of a parking lot, you're out shopping, just checking your surroundings and trusting your intuition of being safe.
Right, having self-awareness
Yeah.
of your surroundings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I agree. What you got?
How do we make decisions? I know I can be impulsive and not intentional about my decisions, but this year is going to be better decision making, not just on a whim.
Sometimes I think too long with my decisions. I don't like to just jump at anything. And sometimes when I don't respond, and people are probably waiting for me to respond, I don't. Because either I'm not really, settled with it, probably not feeling it, could be all, that too, and just at that moment, I may not even have an answer or whatever it may be. But yeah.
So you take time to kind of reflect and then see if
I have
the
to-
decision lines up with your home,
Yeah.
with your morals,
Yeah.
values.
I have to process it, let it digest, and then analyze and go back. I got to go back over it. Something like for me, homework. I got to go back, proofread it again, and then bring it back to the table again. That's how I am with a lot of my decision making. Home, if you just said home, family, whatever it is, I have to for me. Because I have made some, as you said, impulsive decisions, just jumped and be like, dang, why did I do that? Man, I shouldn't have did that. So yeah.
So for me, decision making is kind of important because you're setting up a vision. So now you have to align your vision with how you're going to make a decision.
Yeah.
So the proper steps of making a decision may be to take a step back.
Yeah.
And do your research and make sure that it's aligned with moving forward.
Exactly, right? I agree. Yeah.
Let's
You got some good stuff. You came ready. She came ready. Corporate.
So when thinking about the highs and lows of last year, I had a couple.
You did?
I had a couple.
What was the lows?
The lows were, for me, boundaries.
Okay.
Boundaries that people probably didn't know I had, but I had them.
Good for you. Yeah.
So carrying that over into the new year with making sure boundaries are set with family, friends, work.
Yeah, right.
And within our group.
Yeah.
So those were the lows, but the highs were the business that was planned
Good,
2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
We're starting to make some
See, look at
actionable
that.
things.
Manifesting.
It's manifesting.
Yes.
So being real intentional this year.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, my lows were relationships. Yep. Along with the boundaries with relationships, accepting that it is what it is right now, and not trying to hold on to what it ain't. So those were my lows, accepting that it's not an end, it's just a new beginning for me and a new season. And knowing that it's okay to sever what it was. So those were my lows. And my highs was, what my highs? Just, trying to incorporate family, bringing, family, because I'm family oriented. I love family. I love family, That's all I know is family. And so, that's one of my highs, keeping family together, and what it takes to bring family together. And I'm learning, even with that, letting go of what once was, being able to forgive and be cordial and move forward in a healthy manner.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good,
yeah.
that's
And
a good one.
that's where I'm at,
That's
even
a
right
good
now.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure we're taping, because
Okay.
we're giving off some good stuff.
Ooh! We throw some good nuggets out here. I know y'all grabbing them. We rolling. Let's roll. We rolling. Yes. This is some good stuff, cousin. Yes.
All right.
She got her bullet points and stuff.
Being prepared.
Shoot.
Keeping us on
Look at
point.
this preparation in 2020. We got our black on. We was ready, cousin.
Didn't
Don't
even talk to
play.
you.
Don't play.
Didn't even talk.
Don't play.
See, when you in sync and the synergy is just on fleek, as the kids say.
That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. That's my type. You know I asked out. You know I asked out. goodness, it's so silly.
So my goals when it comes to my mind, because I'm always in my mind, I'm such a learner, an ongoing
That's
learner.
good.
I want to read at least 12 books.
Okay.
Whether they're spiritual books,
Okay.
for leisure books, for building the business. There's 12 books that I'm dedicating to growing my mind.
Good. You always been a reader before? You always read?
I've always been a reader.
It's ironic that you brought up reading because I used to read a lot. I got books all over my house. And what you said early on, demanding that time. And that was one of my passions with reading. That was my thing to do, my hobby, read. And I noticed with the world's demands, you know, the world is going to go on and do its thing. But what about self?
Yeah.
So taking back what belongs to me, what I require, what I love doing.
Right.
So that's good stuff.
Right. So how are you going to nourish your mind? What are you doing to nourish your mind? And that might be learning something new. It might be taking a class.
Well, I was preparing because I've been procrastinating. I want to study for my CDLs. I want to get back in the gym. Yeah, and I want to go ahead and pursue it. I was going to do this this crash course for photography. I had put all these things to the side because of other demands, other things happening. I had all this going on and dropped it. Never went back to pick it up. Peeked into it, said, okay, I do it. But now it's in full mode now. And then I had a phone call with one of my colleagues. She reminded me about this other program she asked me about some time ago, with further my education. So yeah, so knowledge is power. That's before.
I can see you doing photography. You love pictures.
I really do. So that's.
And you take some awesome pictures.
Thank you. Thank you.
People in the family call her because she has such a vast collection of just old school, new school. I mean, this woman just loves pictures.
If I pull out what's in my vault, woo, they gotta pay me. full. If I pull it out, thank you.
What would your business be called if you started?
Girl, you better leave me alone. Girl. Mocha's Moments. What you mean? What you mean? Mocha's Moments. Girl, that just came. That just came.
Whoa.
Girl, leave me. That just came, like for real, just came on up. Mocha's Moments. Oh, girl,
We gotta get
cousin.
that going.
Write it down.
We gotta get that going.
Yes. Mocha's Moments. Oh.
I like the ring of it.
Do you? In real life. In real life. Let me stamp that. Boom.
All right.
Girl.
Let's move on to the heart.
Okay. Matters of the heart, huh?
How do we set goals for the heart that deal with our heart? It might be to write a letter of forgiveness to somebody who harmed you, or attend a love and kindness meditation class, or do a date night with each week with your partner or friend. How do we develop our heart or protect our heart or
I just know
set goals for the heart?
The heart is, I believe, one of the sacred organs of the body. You know, it's just one that have everything's functioning. You know, that heart. That's the number one. You know, that's the ultimate organ. I believe that God just, you know, placed and gave. So that's a sacred part. You know, and it can easily be taken advantage of. So, with that being said, for me, because I take oftentimes a lot of things to heart.
Okay.
When things are done to me, because I believe or want to believe people would be like me, love like me, give like me,
And they're not.
and they're not. So when they start, you know, giving back to me in that form, I take some things, you know, to heart. And so yeah, so I don't know. I don't always write letters. I used to, but I don't know. to protect my heart lately, I'm just writing you off now. We just done. We just done talking. I said in 19, we just done talking.
Notice.
That's just it. We just done talking because I don't play with you. We don't went around the mulberry bush. We just done talking now. It's just this is it. Change your phone number, your address, your location. Just be done now. I'm sorry, but
all right. That's real talk.
And with my loved ones, I mean, all in the same. Try to go to that person, and say, hey, I ain't seen you. Even like you say, even maybe a spouse. Let's make some time because that time is so valuable, and it's not being vulnerable to express how you feel to your loved one, your best friend. And if they're not reciprocating the same, and you bring it to them 2 or 3 more times, we gotta draw a line then, because what for real? What we doing now?
What are we doing?
What we doing?
Nothing.
Leveling
up.
That's it.
Leaving them in 2019.
That's it.
Because we got 2020 vision.
Hello. We can see things clearly now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. She got an old soul, so she knows this. Yes.
I think my heart goals is to incorporate more date nights, because we can get so wrapped up in working and our kids that when do we have time for each other as husband and wife?
We have to. That is so critical for real, especially with marriages or the ones who are trying to go into a marriage. You have to find time and balances. Because so what I had did for us in our home, we have family night, we have my time, and then we have our time.
Right.
Because the family night incorporates the child.
Okay.
Then
that's good stuff.
I have to.
That's good stuff.
Then it's self-time by myself.
Yeah.
Because after a while, I gotta unplug and disconnect too from over here and go here, and then I need me and you now.
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. She here. She ready. She ready. And so it's so important because after it's okay to be about our business with our marriage and our husband and our spouses, but I want you to still date me. For real.
You require that.
Yeah, sure. Date me outside the house. Let's go out.
So
yeah.
For developing my heart.
That's important.
I think, just pulling back in, because I'm always about girlfriend time.
Okay.
I've always, girl, you want to go? Okay, let's go. But I need to incorporate some date nights where I dress up and put my red dress on.
Girl!
Get a
little dress on Beyonce.
Man.
Ooh!
She was so on point when she made that. I mean, it's one thing to go out with your girls, but all the time?
No. Because he want to see us too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm incorporating some Megans, big old fruit.
Come on here. Ooh. Hey, this her.
But moving on.
Exactly.
But I do really need to. And I'm gonna incorporate date night, and I'm also gonna write forgiveness letters. Because when something you have not forgiven is when that emotion comes from the gut all the way up.
You bring it up.
You bring it up and your eyes well up.
Yeah.
Or you still mad.
Right. You say, I ain't mad, but the moment
I'm still mad.
If I hear this certain thing or remember something and it comes, then that means we're not over it then.
Yeah. We're not over it.
Yeah.
So write some forgiveness letters.
Okay. I probably need to practice that myself. Practice make perfect, don't it?
Moving on to the body. I know you mentioned you want to get back in the gym.
Yeah. I was going, for the release a lot, toning. I was doing kickboxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was doing that too.
Right.
I was doing it because, take some aggression.
The anger out. I ain't know Layla Ali, but yeah. You can
Oh,
catch
you Layla. I heard you Layla. You lays them out. I heard you lays them out. I don't know if kickboxing is
Let it catch these hands now. I'm blessed. I mean with the blessed hands, y'all. I miss them blessed hands. Leave me alone. Come on here.
Well, for me, I was working out so good, and then it just fell off. So I have some workouts.
You were, wasn't you?
I was.
You were. So what happened?
So
life,
man,
different things.
Job is further. I get home, I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Uber.
Oh,
so.
gosh. Oh yeah. You got active.
And some of it is me because I will put the kids in activities and I'm carting them around.
Well, good for you. Because can you imagine how many mothers don't, parents don't, and the kids is at home doing nothing?
Yeah.
You got them being busy too.
Yeah.
Their brain and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, when the kids say, "What we doing today?" We got too much going on.
That's good. Then they know what we doing today.
What we doing today?
Shit. She got us working after school. We working after school, in school, out of school.
So I have some workout DVDs that I'm gonna start again, and just being intentional.
Yes.
Again, that's my thing. Intentional.
Good. I like
intentional.
That. Sure about it this year. Intentional.
Intentional.
That's good.
So I'm with you on working out with the body.
Yes.
Our home surroundings. So this is the physical space you spend most of your time. Maybe you really want to make your office desk decluttered and pretty. Maybe you want to buy yourself fresh flowers once a week. Just think just think, where do you spend the most of your time?
Most of my time is in my dining room and the kitchen.
Okay.
I have my music flowing and I'm right there. I don't know, that's weird that you asked that. It's like my little sanctuary area, you know. I'm always right there into my window. So it's just right there. I don't know, I just spend a lot of my time right there often at the table because my word is on the table too. So I'm just right there a lot for some odd reason.
Okay.
But yeah.
For my home surroundings, decluttering.
Decluttering?
Just years of stuff. You know, taking the attachment off of it and just getting rid of it.
That's it.
Just getting rid of it.
That's it. The attachment of it, right?
I'm so attached to my things that I haven't used them. I haven't thought about them.
Yeah.
So why am I holding on to them?
It's ironic that you brought it up too, because after losing loved ones, and when they're gone and you find yourself, like, do you want this? Do you want this? No, let's throw it away. We don't need it. I thought about that. Once we're gone, who does it matter to anymore? Will they really care for it the way you had? Will they even keep it? Do it lose its value? Because I'm gone. So my thing is, like you just said, removing the attachment from this. Do I need this? Am I aware of it anymore? Can I just give it away to somebody else now and just let it go now? Because we get so much more when you give. Yeah. It comes back to you anyways. Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, I'm really putting that into practice. Every day I've been cleaning out a closet or a cabinet. Yeah. And just getting rid of stuff.
I had found myself yesterday. I was cleaning some papers out, and papers I hadn't seen with loved ones who's gone on to glory. Brought tears to my eyes. It's like, you know what? I'm not, throwing you away. But this part here is done now. Yeah. I can let this, like you said, the attachment, I can let it go now. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm just saying, those are spirits attached too. You find yourself, you said, bounded by this. So release, go.
Yeah. Free
to
to level up.
Have to.